Hello, Beard Wizard family, beer enthusiasts, Christmas enjoyers. Welcome to the show. This is Battle of the Beer Advent Calendars. This is the last day of this year's contest between the German Beer Advent Calendar from Kalia that's available at Costco here in the United States versus the Illinois Beer Advent Calendar put together by Lodi Tap House. Last year, the German Beer Advent Calendar won by a considerable margin. It was barely even a contest. This year, the Lodi Tap House collection, the Illinois small brewers and craft beers from all over the state, has done much better than last year's contender. They haven't quite made it though, and I know I told you I would look through the last videos and give you the final score yesterday, and things didn't work out. I forgot to watch the videos. I almost forgot to do this video. It's been a wild day. A lot of fun, but time got away from me, and that happened. So we're gonna do the last day, 24 days, 48 beers, and I got no hope for the Illinois box. You'll see here in a second. Before we jump into that, though, please do click that red subscribe button and join the Beard Wizard family. Come back and watch the other stuff on the show. Watch the past beer reviews. Watch the music reviews. Whatever it is that strikes your fancy. There's a ton of stuff on this channel. So every one of you that does subscribe, thank you so much. Ildefonso, welcome. Merry Christmas to you as well. Appreciate you stopping in for the final battle today. So I like to make this educational, as I said before. So we're going to talk about the breweries. We're going to talk about the styles of beer. And then I'll tell you what I think about those beers. So up first, and we had this one last year, and I have to say I'm a little disappointed. The previous 2 years, the last beer in the German box has always been a wheat beer. I forget the brand, but it comes in a purple can. It's got a really beautiful gold eagle emblem on it, and it is one of the best wheat beers I have ever had. And it's always the last one, which is kind of a treat because you get to the end and you know the best beer is at the end. This year, it's not in there. It wasn't even in the box, much less the last beer. But we have this Teisnacher, I think that's how you say it, Festmarzen. So that's a little bit of an interesting conundrum because we've talked about fest beers, we've talked about Marzens before. Let me look at this real quick. Okay, I think this is a Marzen. So first, Ettl Brau Teisnacher has been around since 1543. They make quite a lot of beers. They are in the Bavarian forest, it says. There's not a ton of history written on their site. There's a little bit. Beer has been brewed continuously at our site in Teisnach, in the district of Regen region since 1543. Our brewhouse shows from its best side with the beautiful copper kettle. We also attach great importance to the fact that all steps from brewing, fermentation, storage, and filling into bottles and barrels, thereby we can meet our high standards of quality. They do it all there, which is not always the case. Some breweries, especially small craft private breweries, outsource some of that stuff, especially like the canning and bottling, because they might go to a different facility for that. Now, the reason it's a little unusual with they call it a Festmarzen, we've talked about this before. Fest beers and Marzens are often confused. They're very similar style of beer. A fest beer is usually a little lighter. A Marzen is usually a little darker. They're both very similar, though, in flavor, style, and all of that. They're also often marketed as Oktoberfest beers. Marzen is more common of an Oktoberfest here in the United States. So when you go buy an Oktoberfest beer, you're usually getting a Marzen. But sometimes you're getting a fest beer. This is called a Festmarzen. I think it's a Marzen, though. It's much darker than what I would expect from a fest beer. But at the end of the day, it's going to taste pretty much the same. A Marzen is just a little bit smokier and richer and maltier than a fest beer. So that's our contender from Germany. And up from the United States, from Illinois, from Riverlands Brewing Company, Minty Little Christmas, Mint Cookie Stout. I've said it before, and I'm going to say it again. I do not really like flavored beers all that much. A hint of chocolate, okay. A hint of coffee, all right. A little bit of this, a little bit of that, okay. I also do not like mint chocolate, mint cookie. I don't care for it. Every once in a while, I might have a peppermint, but I use it as a breath mint. To me, the flavor of mint says breath mint or toothpaste. I don't want to eat toothpaste. I don't want to drink toothpaste. So I'm not looking forward to this one. I might be shocked. I have been shocked by several of the beers out of the Illinois box before in how good they were, and I didn't expect them to be good. That chocolate, coffee, vanilla, whatever that I had 3 days ago, actually very good. I was surprised by that. It had so many flavors in it, though. I expected it to be gross. But I don't like mint at all. Even if it's just a little mint, I'm not going to like it. But we'll see. Now, Riverlands Brewing Company, they are... Where are they? I thought I had it up. They are in St. Charles, Illinois. The beginning of their brewery... our brewery is owned and operated by family and close friends, and our beer is best enjoyed in the company of such. When you visit our tap room, you'll be included in that family. It doesn't say how long they've been around. We started dreaming up this brewery at a 4th of July barbecue on a beautiful sunny day with friends and family, but I don't see how long they've been in business. I'm guessing relatively young. I've not been to their brewery in St. Charles, Illinois. So, I think I let Germany go first yesterday. So, we're going to let Illinois go first today. Enjoy watching this review. Bring a smile face, seeing you, sharing your skills and knowledge. Ildefonso, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, we'll let Illinois go first. This is it. This is a stout. It's dark. That head poured real heavy. It was very foamy at first. It's still retaining quite a bit of it, so we're getting a lot of aromatics in that carbonation. Oh, it doesn't even smell good, boys and girls. It doesn't even smell good. All right, well, cheers. Okay, it's not as minty as I expected. It does taste like cookie and stout. Where is the mint, though? It's not good at all, even remotely. I'm not getting the mint, though. So it is a really harsh stout. It's a really, really extra stout. It's very creamy with the mouthfeel, and it does taste like cookie. It tastes like a burnt cookie. It absolutely tastes like you left those cookies in the oven for like an hour. I don't taste mint at all. That's a gross beer. Sorry, that's 100% would not finish. If that was on a flight of beers, I would never order it. That's going down the sink. That's disgusting. Sorry, Riverlands Brewing. I'm sure you have fantastic beers that aren't this one. That's just gross. It really is just gross. All right, here's to our Festmarzen, wrapping up the 24 beers, the Advent, the battle of the beer Advent calendars. Prost. That is exactly what I want. That is exactly what I expected. That is a beautiful Marzen with great, clean flavor. It's got good head on it still. Nice and malty and roasty, but just good German beer. That's beautiful. Germany wins it today. Germany won the battle. Next year, we'll see who they face. Hopefully, I can find a really good Advent calendar for next year to face off. Unfortunately, most small craft Advent calendars have to be picked up from the brewery. And the other one that I saw that I'm interested in comes from a brewery in Kansas City. So I would have to go get it. I don't know. We'll see how that all works out. As far as value goes, and I talked about this in the first episode, the Kalia Beer Advent Calendar runs about $65-$70 at Costco. The Lodi Tap House Advent Calendar was a little over $100 or right at $100. Not worth the value. Not worth the cost. There was some good beer in it. Don't get me wrong. There was absolutely some good beer in the Illinois Advent Calendar. And many of those beers only lost because the German beer was slightly better. There was a lot of really good beers in there. There was also some very gross beers in there that I'm disappointed I paid money for. This one being one of them. That's disgusting. But was it worth the $100? No, I don't think so. If you are a fan of really wild flavors and crazy beers, fine. You'd probably enjoy it. I find that the United States brewing community, microbrewing and craft brewing community, has a tendency to just try to see how wild they can get with things. How crazy can we get with the flavors? What can we add to beer to just one up the next one? And it's like, just make good beer. If I go to 10 different breweries and they all make a wheat beer and one of them just makes the best wheat beer, that's the one I'm going to buy every time. If they make a wheat beer and they throw some raspberry, cranberry, orange bullshit in there, that's not going to draw me in. Just make good beer. And it seems to be something that we struggle with over here. We just try to make weird shit, and I don't understand it. So anyway, yep, like Ildefonso said, go Germany. I mean, I'm German-Scotch, so you can say I was a little biased, but there's no way that's winning anything. Sorry. I will see you guys all again soon. Ildefonso, thanks for stopping in. Everybody else, let me know what you think in the comments. I know my buddy Jeremy, who's playing the home game, will tell me what he thought about today's beers. And I will see you guys all again soon. You have a great one. Much love. Bye.